like a linebacker. I got juice like a Fanta. How you like it? How you like it? I'm on purple. I'm on yellow like a Viking.
It is clear, but
he said he wasn't.
Here today as EA Sports takes us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game.
Say it again, I can't hear you.
Evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get.
He said he was doing that bad?
Between the Chicago Bears and the New England Patriots.
Nah, but that's a different thing to Joe's all this shit. That's, you know, any nigga on Joe's, but to like, I felt he was doing too extra. That nigga was asking questions and shit.
It's the final 3 weeks of the season, still plenty to play for.
Say it again.
As we're underway in week 15. And a short kick taken at about the 16. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
The Bears take over 1st and 10.
Like I said, my brother, that's all I did was just laugh, my brother. Because that shit was just... It was exactly what it was, my brother.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally down at the 32-yard line. 31 yards there. And a
Who cousin though? Who he did with his cousin?
Nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay,
no, bro, we not cousins.
But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside.
Oh, no.
That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down.
I don't know why the fuck everybody keep thinking that shit.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10, just outside the 30. First down, and it's Pollard again. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means you're...
You bitch ass nigga, I seen that shit.
DJ Chark, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Bears have taken the early lead. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories.
Be cool, my brother, be cool.
You see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that
Say it again.
Saw there. That nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused,
shit, it don't matter.
locked into everything that they're doing.
See what we can do after this Madden game. Let me test you right quick. See how this run game is. You want me to make sure you want me to just leave the party, and then after I'm done we start another one? It's all good.
First carry for Raheem Mostert. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
I can stand, it don't matter to me. Man coverage. Oh, get out of here.
They take him down at the 26. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
26-yard line.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field. Check 45.
Operating from the gun. Jones, he'll have a first down past the 40, and he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down. From the gun, Jones. Quick hitter here, it's complete. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary.
That nigga, man.
Down. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down.
44-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open.
This nigga really running man coverage right now. That shit. Well, no, he dropping back into a fake.
But getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Throwing again here on 2nd down, this time complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 23. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is starting.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. This will be caught inside the 10. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
6-yard line.
1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Here's Mostert. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal. There's some good running there. Gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
They'll run with Mostert. This is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
They'll run with Mostert. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Raheem Mostert, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the 1st quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
On first down, it's Herbert. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Here's Herbert now on second down. That's complete to Smith. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
With the score time.
These two teams all tied after one. Now a play fake here on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And he's going to get this one down to the 30. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Now that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. This is the tight end Fant. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
A 43-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good. And it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first.
10.
So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go.
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Ed Oliver in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double-teamed and sometimes triple-teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
New England on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. That'll put him at an even 50 receiving yards now in this first half. And it's a first down. From the gun, Jones. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Well, you admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
New England on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
45, 45. Mike, 45. Watch the pass.
Operating from the gun, Jones. He goes full extension, and he's got it. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
42-yard line.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it.
Oh, come on.
First down there, but it's incomplete.
Man, that nigga be killing me, dog.
They're trying to go right back to him after the last completion, but this time, the defense
Darius Toney, man, fuck.
break that one up.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now a handoff looking right. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
Number 37.
Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Jones on 3rd down. Flush to his right. And eventually taken down.
Throw the fucking ball away. Yuck. Come the fuck on, man.
Running back not pick him up. What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big time sack.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
Oh. Man.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
I'm going back to you. I'm going back to you.
Herbert now. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. It's a loss of 11 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Pulled in at the 24. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Patriots take over
At their own 41-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go, and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate.
And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. And
What the fuck?
Up by the Bears. Room here to run.
Wow. Come on, bro. We really cheating like that?
For a Bears touchdown.
So my lineman really not. Wow. Okay.
Charles, look at the big fella. What a
It's that type of game, I'm Madden.
Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
It's that type of game, Madden. Okay.
From now on, the defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills.
That shit's so trash. Like, come on, bro.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice.
Let's play football, man.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped.
My fucking lineman gonna want to go block instead of pick up the ball.
Maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
That shit don't even make sense.
Patriot down, slow to get up. We'll get a report when we return.
Bro, that shit, like, imagine, like, you fumbling, then, like, then you, man. It's alright, it's alright.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it. But you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
We ain't gonna trip on it.
Quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Taking a shot for Samuel.
Pass interference, bitch.
Incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
It's a good gain of 11, sets him up first and goal. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Raheem Mostert as the first half is winding down. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score.
His kick
and it's up and good.
Makes the score Bears 16.
11.
Patriots 14.
So not much time to speak of.
If I want to go to work, fuck around.
Away.
Motherfuckers want to give me 2 days.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. We're under
Play
20
action.
seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
Run that dumbass play action. I'm on that shit.
Think about trying to fool them here. Here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so.
Nah, look, him.
And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not
He ran
gonna
a
be out of
special play
position.
with fucking
Take the
Shark.
lead, get to the locker room.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Herbert. And he'll let this one go deep for Chubb.
Give me that shit.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. The final shot before break. Jones. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
We just got in the third. Damn, this game going fast.
We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway.
I got his ass. Nah, that bitch let me get an interception off, bitch. He done for. He fucked up.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies?
Man, coverage, cover 3.
And try and create some
You know
offense.
what?
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking
Get set,
for
get set, get
tendency
set.
breakers right now. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, You can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
26 months.
Jones now from the gun on third down. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So that one will be accepted.
Say, man, what's wrong with you, man?
Here's Jones throwing on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll toss it.
I gotta give it to that nigga. I'm hesitating. I gotta give it to him.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket.
I gotta give it to him, Mo.
That's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
They throw again on second down. This one's complete. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic and people wanting to put a little contact on it. Really well done.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jones.
Oh, get out of here!
It's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And they will finally get him as he's
who the fuck was running? That was a nobody nigga running that shit. That's wild.
Opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you're
That's my fault. I ain't no personnel.
Not the way they saw it, not the way
that weak ass play action. You going to that weak ass play action.
Right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. He'll get this complete to Jalen Reagor. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes sense.
Come on, y'all stop giving that nigga that bullshit.
Get this one to about the 20-yard line.
Come on, fuck.
Gain of 19 yards. First down, Chicago.
On first down, Justin Herbert. He's got his big tight end, Fant.
Oh my God, y'all keep giving that nigga that bullshit. Like, come on. Like, let's play football, bro. That shit lame.
They moved it a combined 33 yards. They'll try to run for it on 1st and goal. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
He about to run a screen.
Herbert. Flushed out right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball.
Get out of here! I'm right fucking there!
Chicago touchdown.
Oh my God, I'm right fucking there.
His 2nd TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Bears will extend their lead. And the kick here is good with a penalty flag down as well. And they may have run into him after the kick went away.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
That shit trash as fuck, man. Come on.
And no return on this one as the fair catch.
You got niggas selling on this bitch.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Close the door, for real, for real. Close the door. I'm trying to lock in. Get the fuck out of my room. It's already 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm fucking hollering.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Check nine, check nine.
They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, it's tough time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off.
We got to take what he giving me. I'm trying to fucking look for extra shit.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. From the gun, Jones. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route, complete. And he'll
Devin White,
right
you dummy.
37.
You don't know what? Fuck all that.
Fired that one in there,
You like play action.
On a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But
nigga shouldn't be down.
They were able to connect. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 38. From the shotgun now.
Oh, come on. That's a weak-ass tackle animation.
Down at the 33.
Come on, man. That's a weak-ass tackle animation.
Made there by Jabril Peppers.
That shit's so weak.
On that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit.
That shit weak as
Hard
fuck.
to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21.
2nd and 5 now. Jones. And he slings one that's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he will have a Patriots first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play. Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21.
Now Jones on 1st down. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. That one good for 13 at a New England first down.
10 at the 14-yard line.
Check Mike 21. Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Here we go, D.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Patriots are back within a score. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Pretty important
Why that screen?
drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
Now it's Herbert. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
Noah Fant.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
middle of the field. Touchdown, Chicago. DJ Chark.
I did that bad. I seen that shit afterwards.
Push further out in front.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Get the fuck out.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
40 seconds. I'm calling a big run.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
19 yards there on the pickup. And the Patriots will get a new set of downs.
That's the reason we ball for the circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
I went out of bounds.
To the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. You are watching.
I went completely out of bounds and that shit automatically jumped us to the 4th quarter. Come the fuck on.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
He's brought down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the 1st down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
That one good for 13 and a New England 1st down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Jones sliding out of the pocket and seeing nowhere to throw. He chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example.
No, what are you doing?
And now another one thrown incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration.
Oh my God, you're wide the fuck open. What are you doing?
On both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Wow.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. And Lutz's kick is good. And that'll move them back within 6 now. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. They find some open field here. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. A big play there on the option. 47 yards on the ground. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Jalen Reagor, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Bears will add on to their lead.
Like, look how I'm losing, though. Like, think about, like, how I'm really losing. Like, go with the first move.
With 2 remaining, we'll be back after this.
You know them passes gonna get through that. Come on, man. Fuck.
The extra point now coming from Myers. And the lead is now 13.
Makes the score Bears 37, Patriots 24. Jason Myers set to kick off.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to
that should be so trash, dog.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. That catch good for only a couple. 4th quarter, every drive so critical. And you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown. You got the 1st one for the 2nd one to even matter.
Oh, get out of here!
It's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And his guys are going to get the football
wow.
at the 47-yard line.
I can't even get mad. That's a fucking X factor.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Out of the gun, Herbert. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
By number 11. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 48-yard line.
54 mark, check, check.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. That'll be caught. Reagor with it. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
A 3-yard.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
The Bears on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Play action. It's Herbert. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. picked off at the 23. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Two-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a two-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and
from the gun. Jones.
6-yard line.
Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And got his man complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 39 yards there, a big one. That was a fantastic job of keeping that play alive. He had a chance to tuck it. I thought he might.
They work on those situations all the time. This is coached, being able to keep your eyes downfield, keep the play alive, and not automatically run with the football. How about that lesson absorbed, and it turned into a big play.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Throwing again. Jones. Flush to his right. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Snags it for the pick. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
He's got a man complete. Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Chicago. Noah Fant, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Bears will extend their lead. One play.
This game's so fucking trash.
To recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want
fucking tight end. Let's keep in mind, this tight end, I know not that fucking fast, and he burning a free safety. Oh, that shit trash. That shit so trash.
At the 25-yard line. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Like, look how I lose. That's a terrible way to fucking lose.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They were ultra confident coming in, that's for sure. They had won 7 straight, but number 8 not looking to be in the cards right now. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jerry Tillery, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
But I ain't gonna lie, bud, this shit trash. Cause look how I fucking lose.
You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Another try after the first down sack. Jones throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he'll go out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Lost off some bullshit.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone.
Like, look!
Over the top.
So I make this weak-ass punt, like, come on, man.
This one away. Taken right around the 44. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26
no way, no fucking way I was supposed to lose this fucking game, man. Fuck.
Over 1st and 10. Elsewhere,
bro, I swear to God, I hate losing like this, bro. That shit be fucking trash.
Derek Carr, a touchdown pass to help lead the way.
Oh, some bullshit. Oh yeah, but I'm saying though, look how that man got the interception, like. He about to run.
With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
You ain't gonna score again.
Football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the
not
clock.
scoring again,
That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth.
Oh, that shit trash.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
He running the screen. I swear that nigga running the screen. I know he is.
From the gun, Herbert. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And
oh my God, dog. Like, look at the fucking... Cause he a superstar? That's the gaps he getting? Get the fuck out of here, man. Look the fucking gaps y'all get these niggas, man.